Hey everyone, I'm Bill. I'm with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the garage, and welcome back to the Tiger 1200. And we are doing our very first mod on the Tiger 1200. Now, the bike only has 33 miles. That's right, only 33 miles on the bike. And well, I won't get too much into why we have another brand new Tiger 1200, but I wanted to make sure that we get protection on the bike before we go for too many rides. And the first thing that we wanted to do was get the radiator guards on the front. So I was able to find a authentic Triumph radiator guard that bolts right onto the radiator on Amazon for like 66 bucks. So it's super simple. We're gonna walk you through step by step on how to get this installed. Don't be intimidated to get this thing installed. It's actually about 3 or 4 bolts to pull everything apart to get it in. And this actually bolts straight into the radiator. There's already holes and screws ready for them. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a 3mm, a 5mm, and a T20 socket. I got my drill gun here. And then what we're going to do is bolt this up. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. The grill is very good quality, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it silver or paint it black, but I really kind of like the silver look. And once you get it in there, you'll like it. So let's get this thing close up, show you guys step by step on what you need to remove to get to the radiator bolts to get this thing bolted on, buttoned up, and ready for the road. All right, so there's 6 total bolts that you're going to take off. First, you want to take off the emblem here on the side that says Triumph. This you're going to use the 3mm socket. So this will just come straight off. And then underneath, you're going to find that there is a 5mm socket underneath it. So that's the only time you're going to use the 3mm. Then you'll see this 5mm here. We're going to pull that 5mm out. And then there's one more 5mm right inside here. So if you look on the other side, you can see there's the 5mm. Now I've loosened this one, so it's pretty much already out. Okay, so you'll get the 5mm. And then you're going to use your T20 socket. And again, there are 2 little screws right here on the bottom. See these 2 little screws? So we're going to pull these little guys out. And all we're trying to do is get this loose, okay? So now we're loosey-goosey, and if you see when I span this out, you can see that there's 2 bolts that are bolt holes that are accessible here. So I'm gonna go to the other side and pull the other side off, and then you'll see what's nice about the radiator guard is this actually just slips right in the bottom and slides straight up. So once we've got this apart, and once this is up, then it's going to allow us to kind of spread this out and get the bolts in tight, and then we'll tighten everything up. So we're gonna go ahead and get this slid up now. Everything is kind of loose, and we can pull everything apart, and this will slide right up. And it's going to supply you with 4 5mm screws. So what we're doing is we're just going to get these started down at the bottom because these are pretty accessible. So you can see there's the screws right there. So we'll get that started there and started up top. All right, now that all 4 bolts are in, we're just going to go ahead and give them a nice snug by hand. We don't want to use the impact because obviously we don't want to, over torque it or over tighten it. So we just want to make sure that they're nice and snug. And then back to the other side. And I think that the 5mm underneath wasn't necessarily needed to be removed. I think that was kind of attached to this bottom fairing, and being that we loosened it here, this is definitely going to be needed because this is now nice and stable or sturdy. So let's go ahead and get this one up. Plus this is probably the most pain in the butt to get into. That's about it. So we have our radiator guard installed in about 10 minutes. Simple, 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 easy. 66 bucks, worth it, especially for a genuine Triumph part. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We've got some more stuff coming for the Tiger 1200. We do have some engine bars coming, so stay tuned. We'll get an install video for that. But I know it's only January, end of January, but we are coming up on motorcycle season. So the collection, we're missing one. We've got the unveil of the R9T Racer coming up soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button, more important than you guys know. But leave me a comment down below. Tiger 1200, what do you guys think? What's our next mod outside of the engine bars? Do we mod it? Do we keep it this way? What do we do? But comment down below, but make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification to get you guys up to speed on everything that's happening in the garage and the collection. We also have the Super Beast and the farm truck build coming, so make sure you guys stay tuned. So we'll see you guys next video. Thanks for sticking around. See you then.